People, what is up? It is December 31st, 2018, so that means tomorrow is 2019. I remember when the ball dropped this year. It is crazy. Time is truly flying. So, what that means is anything that you're going through, you're transitioning into the next phase of your life. And today I want to talk about depression because 2018 has been a hard fought journey. I've literally battled till I couldn't battle no more. I was in college on my own, doing what I had to do, playing basketball, got a call saying that my grandma was in a coma. She passed a few months after. I lost my cousin. Then I figured out that my stepfather was diagnosed with cancer. Before all of this, I've lost friends, my relationship, I've lost so much. So I feel like I'm really qualified to talk about this topic because depression has literally been the staple of my 2018. And because of that, I feel like I haven't got as much done as I needed to get done. No excuses. I'm not really making excuses on it, but it would have helped if I had a clearer mindset. And this is the reason why I'm creating this video, because I want to clear any misconceptions that you might have about depression. See, depression comes when you lose it all. Depression comes when you're fearful. Depression comes when you're living in the past or the future. If you're living in the present and you're truly fixated on bettering yourself, depression cannot exist because you're so focused on bettering yourself. I was living in the past. I miss these people. I want them back. That can't happen. I was living in the future. What if I lose somebody else? It didn't happen yet. So I was going through so much pressure that I didn't know how to handle. But now that I'm older and I know how to handle it way more, and I'm not expecting happiness to come out of my life. I want happiness, but I'm not expecting it to be a forever thing because there are no happy endings in this life. It's only in movies. I'm sorry to tell you this, but it's only in movies. You could be the happiest person 2 weeks prior and be a miserable person the next week. You never know what can happen, and you're not going to be ready for it if you're expecting happiness all the time. If everybody, I'm seeing so many people chase happiness on social media just because people look happy on social media. Understand that we do not see what happens in the background. We mistake these pictures that are not real for reality. I feel like a lot of people have a hard time consuming reality from virtual reality, and it's really affecting us. There has been a wave of depression in 2018. I don't think you realize this, but there has been a huge wave of depression. I feel like I can't name anybody who hasn't been depressed this year. So this is not just me. You might be just as qualified to make this video as I am. I don't know what you're going through, but I would love to know what you're going through because it is a hard phase in your life. Understand that there is a sun. We wake up to the sun. We do all of our daily activities in the sun, but when that sun go down, there is a moon, and we look up into the stars and we say, yo, this is beautiful. You might even see a shooting star. And I wanted to use that analogy because the sun would be happiness and the moon would be depression. You can find beauty in depression. Why? Because this is when you build your true character. Depression, this is when you build your true character. When you feel like you lost it all, when the weight is on you and you're pushing and you're going, this is what makes you strong. You do not become stronger in happiness because you get complacent. You feel like you already made it and you feel like it's going to be permanent. I talk about this in my faith video where I say faith is nothing without action. The same thing. Depression, yes, it's a very bad place to be at if you don't have the right mindset. Imagine if you said, I'm depressed, so I'm gonna do whatever it takes to better myself. And throughout that depression, I promise you're gonna be the best version of yourself. Right now, I feel like I'm the best version of myself going into 2019 because I'm not gonna let anything slow me down. I'm on the go. I'm on the go, and it took me losing people that I thought would be in my life, not forever, but way longer than they were. You know, it took me losing these people for me to realize that time is precious. Life is short. And there's no excuse for you not to be executing on anything you want to pursue full force. There's no excuse. There is no excuse. Sorry, excuse. There isn't. There isn't. There's a whole bunch of people saying or announcing all of these big moves that they're doing, and they don't do it. So this is your opportunity to actually do it. You know, use depression as a staple to progress yourself. Depression can be progression. Do not be misguided by what it is. You're depressed, you're sad, you're low on energy, you're scared, you're alone. But if you ever watched a movie when that person had to beat their inner self for them to become stronger or for them to get to the next level, that is depression. You have to beat yourself, because while you're depressed, it is you who is fighting you. Everyone else that's against you is all an illusion. It is you that is fighting you. So it is up to you to win that battle and make sure that you become the best individual you can possibly be, because the battle is not over. As long as you're breathing, the battle is not over. So I want you to think about that. 2018 has been a hard year for a lot of people. You know, I can't think of anybody who wasn't depressed this year. And this is why I had to make this video, because I was depressed, and there are methods that I used to help me cope better with my depression. I'm gonna make that in my next couple of videos. But there are methods that I use, and it's not over. The battle is not over until you say it is. So while you're depressed, fight to better yourself. Don't fight to lose the war. But anyways, this is Kick with Briss. We're kicking in the car. It is hot. As you can see, I am sweating. Just came from the gym though, so it's not a whole bunch of car sweat, but providing you more consistent content. Comment below if you've been through depression in 2018 and how you plan on bouncing back in 2019, because I would love to hear it. This is the family. You kicked it with the family, and I can't wait to be back because I'm providing more consistent content. Hit the subscribe button below, and we out. Briss fam, we out.